Hi there. So today we're talking just very briefly about pest management, and we'll have a video number 2 to actually see some of the plants that we're going to talk about in the beds with the crops. But one thing that I noticed today, which I can spot them a mile away, are grubs. So we had a couple of those. As you can see, it's really not too bad considering they came out of about, I don't know, 250 foot of the field, so that was all we found, and that's pretty good. But how we control grubs, of course we don't use any chemicals or granulates or anything else, and so what we do is we get the chicken ninjas on them, and as you can see, once they see the bucket they get very excited. They love the grubs. Good source of protein for the chickens. And unfortunately for them, I don't have very many of them today, but every couple of days we'll look in the garden. Any that we see we'll bring back here, put in the bucket, and give to the chickens, so they love it. So now let's take a look at some of the plants that we use to help control our pest problems. Alright, so you're looking at what we're going to do to control pests. So other than picking out some grubs when we can and giving them to the chickens, we use these folks here. This is just a small selection of what we use, but we've got sage, as far as the herbs, sage, cilantro, dill, basil, parsley. We use a lot of other ones as well. And then again, just looking at what we have here, marigolds and alyssum. We also use a ton of English lavender. So basically what these do, depending on which one, they can repel a lot of the bad bugs, and of course the flowers are going to attract the beneficial bugs. So they repel anything from aphids, squash bugs, spider mites, cabbage loopers, tomato hornworms, flies, and mosquitoes, and then of course attract the beneficial bugs that'll help eat some of the ones that do make it this way. So this is just a couple of, the selections that we have today, and we'll have more in the next 2 weeks. So check back actually next week when we start putting them into the field, and you'll see them intercropped throughout our fields, and that'll give you a better idea of what plants that they're going to help protect.